So, David Creech, I go by the David Creech Guitar Act. Been sort of a peculiar day. I just thought I'd jump on here and get around to playing a couple songs for you. Just want to say thank you to all the patrons that have liked my skating videos. I started back skating about 3 months ago. And during that time, I been playing some guitar, going live on TikTok, and I'll upload this video to YouTube at David Creech Guitar on YouTube when it's all over, said and done. But I just wanted to share a little bit about my day today. I woke up this morning, and for the past few months, I've been having this problem with sewer flies in my bathroom. Sand gnats, one will call them. My bathroom. Sand gnats, one will call them. Harmless. But they're getting on my nerves, and so I called the office for about the second time. Down my drain. Like, I'm gonna go up there to the store, pay $6 a damn gallon for some bleach and pour it down the drain. I'm living in poverty, by God. And here lately, my walk with Jesus has been pretty tight. I've been, praying before my food, praying when I go to sleep, and when my feet hit the floor, I, say, well, today's going to be a good day. Well, today I have came across the news that a man in Coffee County has climbed to the top of the fucking water tower, but they talked him down safe, and they was gonna get him some help. Well, after that, I was awoken by somebody at my window wanting me to be a drug dealer, which I'm not. I'm trying to walk with the good Lord. And after that passed, somebody came knocking on the door, and I recognized the voice, and I didn't go to the door. But after I got on up, and said, well, this is going to be a good day, even though, it don't look like it's going to be. And so I went out and skated a little round or two around the mailbox. Speaking of the mailbox, got a package in the mail yesterday from the post office lady, and that was probably the highlight of my day yesterday, besides, skating and stuff. And, after losing somebody I thought was my friend just because I wanted to, be more than friends, I just give up. But, anyway, I was sitting here with the door open watching the monsters. All of a sudden, boom! Damn, that was a shotgun. In the city limits. I live in a project type community, which it says no dogs, no skateboarding, and surely no gunfire. Well, as usual, nobody knows where this gunshot come from. Well, I sat there for a while and I made my trip back around the mailbox with my skateboard, up the hill, down the hill. There was some people outside, some of my neighbors, and they was like carrying on, having a beer or two. And I was like, hey, the dog's dead over there in front of Q's window. Oh, no, I ain't seen no dog. What dog? I don't own no dog. Well, sure enough, the dog that I had spoke to today, I was like, come here, little dog, come here. I called him Cooney because he looked like a little coon dog. He was some old mixed up Sooner House 57 dog. And I was like, come here. Well, there he lays over there with his nose in the dirt. I was like, that dog is dead. That's what that fucking gunshot was. And nobody knows. And that's been the mystery of the day. Well, it scared Whitey. It scared Skip Whitey to death. He was just like, he was acting all scared and stuff. And Skip Whitey, me and him was out there working yesterday, and I was like, damn, there's 140 people live out here, and ain't nobody else but me and this dog out here picking up trash. And I was like, Skip, take a break, son. And he's still out there constantly just digging his hole. I was like, come on, Skip, take a break, buddy. And I poured him a little Coca-Cola in a cup, and he stuck his nose up at it. But, on to the story that I was trying to get at, I'm just trying to walk with the good Lord, because as hard as you try to walk with the good Lord, the more the devil is going to attack you. And you just got to stay strong. And so I went over to ask my neighbor, who's that old blonde girl that was watching me skate out there the other day, and we'll come to find out she's a married woman or half-ass married. And so that went on. So I had two natural light beer. I slammed them. Bloop, 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 bloop. You don't let that beer get hot, because I don't like hot beer. I like cold beer, and I ain't drank nothing in 2 years. And so I'm on my 2 beer limit right now. But I ain't drunk or nothing. I feel different. It was because I'm shell-shocked. One of my, I don't know, not my dog, but a dog is dead. Nobody's burying the dog. Nobody's claiming the dog. Nobody's owning up to shooting the dog. There was 4 cars sitting up there at the damn office. Nobody is, the cops ain't rolled through or nothing, But anyway, back to the bug situation. They come in here and poured some pure-ass Clorox down my drains and said, do this every night. Pour this bleach down your drain and let it sit there all night. Well, I sat here about 10 minutes. My eyes started burning. I was taking on a kind of a headache. And so I called back up to the office, and I was like, look, why can't we just skip the hey and how are yous on this damn bleach and send the bug man around here, or are yous on this damn bleach and send the bug man around here, or go report it to the city that there's some sand gnats coming up through the sewer. Well, no, would you just try the bleach? Will you just try the Clorox? The toxic chemical of chlorine, if you add ammonia to it, that makes mustard gas. And they expect me to sleep this morning with just the fumigating the damn bugs out of my drain. And I was like, no. So I called back up there. I was like, well, can we just skip the bleach and just call the bug man? I mean, it ain't coming out of their pocket. Why can't they just call the bug man? I've written the city an email, the city of Hazlehurst, Georgia. I've written the city an email on behalf of my community because I know I'm not the only one with a sand problem, because my next door neighbor has told me, well, he's got the same problem. He gets up and kills about, I don't know, 10 of them a day, about like I do, and I'm tired of killing these bugs. The good book says do not kill. Dogs, humans, bugs, plants, whatever. It says don't kill. And that's just all I'm doing. I'm just trying to follow the good book. Well, anyway, I'm just going to drop it. I'm going to get over here on my microphone, my guitar, and sing these songs I've been, writing the words down to. And just, I finally put my hat on. I got my jeans on. I've put my Jordans on. I'm just on try to play some guitar for you on this live, and I hope everybody that's in here, can just, listen to it or don't listen to it. I'm at 0 viewers right now, and that's all right. I'm just recording this for my YouTube. And so, I've quit smoking cigarettes. I've quit smoking weed. I've quit about every damn thing but skateboarding and playing guitar. I'm getting by on a can of ravioli a day. I'm getting my boyish figure back. and I'm just going to put the phone down and get over here on my guitar. Let's see. Let me get my speaker in there. There we go. I got 2 speakers. I'm just going to try to get one in there. Half of one. Let's see. There we go. All right. I got my mic stand in there. Yeah. All right. All right. So please bear with me if I come across, losing my track of mind right now. I got a lot on my mind. And it's too dark to skate out here. And so I'm just going to release all this animosity towards the world that I'm stuck in, that something chose it for me to be in. But I've got all this. And, I got a little bit more than I started out with. And so I'm going to use it. All right. I'm just going to get over here on my old guitar. I ain't trying to take nobody's wife. I ain't trying to take nobody's woman. I mean, I'm just an old single guitar picker. I'm 47 years old. My name's David Creech, and I changed my name to the David Creech Guitar Act. All right. Well, I guess I'll start out with this one. If I can find a beat to it, my drummer is in this box. And I'm the brains of it. So I gotta find a beat. All right. My girl don't like me. Tell me where did you sleep last night? In pines, where the sun will never shine. I shiver now through. My girl, where will you go? I'm going where the cold wind blows. In the pines, where the sun never shines. I shivered home now through. Her husband was a hard-working man, just about a mile from here. His head was bound in a driving wheel, but his body was never found. My girl, where will you go? Said I'm going where the cold wind blows. In pines, where the sun never shines. I shiver the whole night through. In pines, where the sun will never shine. I shiver home now through. My girl, where will you go? Going where the cold wind blows. In the pine, where the sun will never shine. I shiver home now through. party was never was planned. Might be a coincidence. Somebody done turned up a damn drummer, and I didn't turn the drummer up. Some did. Y'all seen it. It's on video. I didn't turn the drummer up. Maybe it's the ghost of the damn dead dog out there. Maybe it's the ghost of some person that died in here at one time. Maybe it's her husband that died in a driving wheel and his body was never found. Or something. Anyway. This is our vacation far away. Come around and talk it over. So many things that I want to say. Know what I'm just a little bit older. Not as 4 years old tonight. I wanna lose you tonight. You got me thinking to talk to you. When I'm troubled, you know I do anything for you. And I'll keep it undercover. That's what you're over tonight. I wanna lose you tonight. I'm here for a second. I'm making a decision. Well, that might need some work. I ain't mad, but I ain't happy. Raindrops on the street, a storm moving. Came back from somewhere, she every night burning a house across town. Facing by the telephone and pay the telegram. Asking for a miracle, hoping she's not right. Praying it's the weather, scared the night all night. Waiting by the window and going to the car. This is how to hold him, thank he's alive. Don't wind and rain, stranger perfume gold. Light flashing in the night, you know that she knows. Kept in just a dream. Just made a river, you want to kiss again. Might be the last time she won away from me. And upon the road, and upon the road, and upon the road. Give a lightning strike. My love goes cold. No sleepless night. Storm goes on. And it's so deep in a heart. Thunder. Yeah. city looking like a ghost town on the moon night. Raindrops on the windshield, storm moving in, heading back to somewhere that we never should have been. And it's on the road. And it's on the road, the lightning strikes, the rock goes cold, the sleep at night, the storm goes on, and it controls, deep in the heart, on the road, deep in the heart. All right. How about that? It's a new one for you. Here's another one. See how old drummer can find it. Just need to cover every day. I gotta keep my part, 'cause I know in my heart, keep my sweet baby, yeah. And I can't suspicious, yeah, don't be suspicious, yeah, I want it as a friend of mine. And all the things that I do, come back to me, my sweet time. If I'm feeling Arizona, all the way to Tacoma, Philadelphia, the California where the girls all want. I can be my sweet baby, yeah. And it's superstitious, and I don't feel suspicious, and I want it as a friend of mine. I know there's two, and all the things that I do, come back to me in my sweet time. Baby, all rockin' me, baby. All rockin' me, baby. All rockin' me, baby. Baby, baby, baby. All rockin' me, baby. All rockin' me, baby. Suspicious, I don't get suspicious, baby, you're nothing of mine. And there's two, and all the things that I do, back in a nice sweet time. All right, baby, all right, baby, all right, baby. back to me in my sweet time. Woke up in this Arizona, all the way to Tacoma, Philadelphia. Northern California, for the girls I want. You can hear my sweet baby say, all rockin' the baby. All rockin' the baby. One more time, say it with us, say, all rockin' the baby. Phoenix, Arizona, all the way to Philadelphia, Northern California, where the girls I want to rock and do nothing, baby. Don't get the fish, I want it as a friend of mine. There's two, not a thing that I do. Back to me, my sweet time, to keep on rocking the baby. Rocking the baby. Rocking the baby. Rocking the baby. Baby, baby, baby. Rocking the baby. Rocking the baby. Rockin' the baby, rockin' the baby, baby, baby. Rockin' the baby. All right. I ain't been much on these songs, cause I just wrote them down the other day. I ain't even touched them. So here's another one. We might play this as old. I ain't been much on these songs, cause I just wrote them down the other day. I ain't even touched them. So here's another one. We might play this as old. Alright, that's enough of the sit down guitar and stuff. Let's get back on it. Alright. There's another one for you I just come across. Might get my old drummer to help me out with this one. You want me to stay here? Now I'll turn right back around. You want me to stay here? Now I'll turn right back around. Now I'll turn right back around. Excuse me, I take away my life. I want to squeeze me, I take away my life. Want someone to hold me. For my you, yeah, give you what you need. Said you for my can't love you, oh, I give you what you need. Go, take me around. Go, take me around. When my precious is you. Precious is you. Hold on. Hold on. Thank you for tuning to David Creed's Guitar Rack.